So now I've watched the Star Wars standalone movies. You know, the ones that are not the original movies or the prequel movies or the sequel movies. So I'm talking about Solo, a Star Wars story, and Rogue One, a Star Wars story. These movies are a mixed bag. Rogue One has its moments. The sneaking around stuff is kind of interesting. The war stuff is pretty good, and there's real stakes because, everybody in the movie dies at the end. The tone is more serious and less adventure-y than the main Star Wars movies, but that makes sense when you think about it because it's supposed to be a war movie where the good guys don't have super awesome magic Jedi powers, and they're not doing flips and waving lightsabers around and saying these are not the droids you are looking for. They gotta be a little more careful so they don't get shot or force choked or whatever. Solo is less exciting because it's not super clear what the point of the movie is. It's a crime thriller where a bunch of stuff happens and there's a lot of double crossing and whatever, but at the end, you're just like, okay, that was a movie. It doesn't really make you think about stuff after. The acting is kind of a mixed bag too. To be honest, I'm not super invested in the characters in either of these movies. The characters in Rogue One are just kind of like people in different costumes who say lines of dialogue. The Andor guy is kind of a character, so apparently they gave him a TV show. It's hard to get interested in a prequel show about an okay character who dies in the movie though. The characters in Solo are a little more interesting for dubious reasons. You're like, oh look, it's Han Solo, but he looks and sounds different. And oh look, it's Han's dog, but he doesn't do much. And oh look, it's Lando, but he looks a little different and he sounds really different. The Kira girl and the bad guys and the pirates are like basic villains. The Darth Maul part is goofy, and the L3 robot feels out of place. These movies have less plot holes than the prequels and more complex moral stuff than the original Star Wars movies. They're more about the regular people who are criminals or foot soldiers in order to get by while the Empire is being all evil and stuff. The trouble with these movies is that whether you're interested in these movies or not kind of depends on whether you're already a fan of Star Wars movies. If you like Star Wars movies, you'll be interested in these movies. If you're not a Star Wars fan, but you're like, maybe I'll like a Star Wars movie that's more grounded, then you'll probably wish that these movies had better characters so you could care more about the story. Also, to be honest, both these movies feel like the idea was talked about by a bunch of money people with suits and not an artist who thought it would be cool. These movies feel more like assignments than creative things that filmmakers were excited about. So I think these movies are really just for Star Wars fans who might be up for watching something that's kind of like Star Wars but different. I hope the sequels are better since I haven't seen those yet.